Hello everyone, welcome to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/Xisuma playing Shapez 2 again. And what you might notice since our last live stream is that I've actually been playing quite a bit. Although maybe not that much because it says here 12 hours of playtime, but a lot of that is just AFK. You get a milestone over here, you build the contraption, and then you let the game run, you know? That's kind of how I've been playing it. And what I wanted to do today, is just have fun. This game's fun coming up with solutions, but if we zoom out, you can see that things get kind of messy. And I've just learned how to use the trains, and I started to think about how I could do this in a clever way to get us through all of these tasks, right? And then obviously the milestones eventually. So what I want to do in today's stream is just chill out, hang, relax, and work our way through these. And I think we're going to be able to do this in an interesting way because I'm going to put together what I think is a relatively smart approach to doing this. But before we do, we're going to delete all the old stuff, which is kind of crazy, but you can just do that. You can just wipe everything out and start again. So it shouldn't be much of an issue. Now, there are probably some systems and designs that it might be quite useful to keep. I'm just not sure if this is it, because I'm kind of starting again. So I'm going to examine everything before I get rid of it. You can also do blueprints at this level, which I thought was kind of interesting. But yeah, we're literally going to start by erasing everything in this world and then work towards some new tasks. But not specifically the milestones, although... Do I have an undo button here? This was... At one point in time, this was making that, which we need for our milestone. But that'll be a distraction if we try and do that now, because the system I want to build should help us reach the milestones a lot easier. Welcome to everyone tuning in chat, saying hello. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just kind of laying down the plan for today. Yeah, we really are just wiping everything out. I just kind of want to examine what we've done along the way to see if there was anything important or interesting. This painter that we got here, I think I've got saved. I'll probably end up using that again. But yeah, let's get all of our tiles back and check out what we did in this world. So yeah, that circuit there might be useful. That's like a combiner. Like a halves combiner. I'll probably want to redesign that, but I think I'll save this instance of it. Halves combiner. By the way, is it me or does the game sound ridiculously quiet? Oh, I know why. It's because... Yeah, I know exactly why. Hey, let me do the thing. I know exactly why. It's because I've done it in-game, not through... There we go. Not through the volume slider. Okay, game sound is fixed. Queen Shazzy, thank you for 19 months. Much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Sometimes in games, I set the sound through the game itself, and sometimes I do it through Windows, and then sometimes you forget which way around you did it. This right here, nah, you know, no. The system I've got in mind, we don't need any of that. That's a painter, so we don't need any of that. I'm actually going to do away with these islands right here at the beginning as well. So I could pretty much just select everything and wipe it all out, but I kind of wanted to check first. By the way, I've got a train system, so I know how to use trains now. I'll show you all of that later on. This right here might be useful. That's my painter with a rotator. This is... What is this one doing? This is kind of purpose-built. Yeah, I don't see myself needing that again. Not with what we're going to do. Okay. It's possible I might end up building something similar, but it's also unlikely, I reckon. What came from all the way down here? God, that thing's so far away. Yeah, I literally just needed this shape at one point. Now, I think one of our milestones, tasks even, is that shape, if I'm not mistaken. Did I see that? I know you're live, but have you seen the new Twitch collaboration thing yet? I mean, I saw it, and I didn't understand what it was about. So I was just kind of like, to that. You see, I could this one right here, I think I could just run while we play. Since, like, if we're going to leave one thing, let's leave this. It kind of looks like I'm already making the next step up, right? So 2 of those belts... Oh, yeah, okay. So if these weren't dyed, they'd be making the next step up. So now I'm tempted to actually go against what I said a moment ago. Let's give it a try. Let's just do something kind of simple here. I don't need the dyeing, but yeah, I'm not going to need the same. I'm going to have to build a stacking system. Okay, let's go ahead, destroy all of that. Come over here, get rid of that. Good stuff, good stuff. I guess I'll introduce you to trains, right? They're kind of really quite simple. You want to rotate the rail. In fact, no, we want to start with the train stop shape loading this. So we want a shape loader. That'll take the shape that we want and put it onto this rail. Behind it, you want a locomotive and then a wagon. So that represents the front of the train, and this represents the 4 different drop-off points that we're going to have. Now, these things are slowly going to fill up, and it's when this fills up all the way that it sends it across the belt and into a train. Now, the next thing you want to do is build your rail out. There's the train. It just goes round back to itself. So we're going to want to... Oh, I need to clean up all of that stuff, so we'll put it nearby. It's going to remind me. Going to need to find a way in that is sort of temporary, I guess. Actually, we could use this right here. This existing rail. We're right next to it. So it'll go all the way there. That'll unload it and ship it in. But then we don't want this. I think. Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that. Cool. So we can start getting a few more research points. See, that's very simple. I'm happy to do that. But it's not part of my overall plan. Let's zoom out. So we should see the train going along here. There it is. It glows red because that's the color I've given it. Let's get rid of that bit. Then rid of all of that. Okay, so that's the one thing we're going to keep. So over here, we've just got dyes. Don't need that. What we got here? This is just mining the squares. Yeah, don't need any of this anymore. Pretty sure I don't need any of it. And we erased everything on that side. Wow, this is crazy. Getting rid of it all. Do all the way up to there. It's also the fun of the game to build the machines. Yeah, it really is. Like, destroying all this stuff doesn't really mean much. Just rebuild it. Well, we're going to build something new, actually, is what we're going to do. I wonder if I can select like that. No. Got to get that zoomed in view. Right, and that's it. We are like back to 0, but we've also got this. At some point, that train is going to arrive again. Hopefully this time it's got some cargo. There isn't much of a way to preview what's on the train, which I thought was kind of disappointing. X the train guy, says Dean the dog. I've never been a train guy. And I wasn't in Factorio. Trying to match the speed of this thing. Anyway, here it comes. Let's see if it's got anything. Nope. So if we go all the way back, let's double check this is okay. Yeah, it's still filling all the way up, so it'll get it next time. Then we'll get all of this. And then probably, like, time after that, I'll be... Oh, wait a minute. Hello. It's got loads of them stocked up. What are we talking about? I did have a little trouble first time using this thing, getting it going. It looks completely properly set up to me. Right, I'm going to drink a little bit of tea, and then we'll get underway. Yukin says, thought we were talking about the new Minecraft, the new train update. I'm guessing someone used a mod and just... Oh, wow, that thing went straight around. Oh, I missed a step. Supposed to put that there, that's why. Is there a previous VOD on this? Yeah, it's on the second channel, my dude. Cernora's got it. I didn't add a train stop. You're absolutely right. Yeah, there's no train update in Minecraft. Someone's probably just using a mod to tell you there's something new and there isn't. Here's my idea. Here's my idea, right? We want to get every single shape. We want to get squares and circles. Although I did find... I was browsing around. Square is here. Circle was nearby. Of course, it's like right where I've got my tracks. So I'm going to have to rebuild my tracks to avoid this area. Great. Of course, of course. I kind of want that train to do its thing, though. It's coming back. That means we should be unloading. But we're not. We've got to give it one more trip. All right. Maybe I'll look for somewhere else. Like, circle there. Where's the square? Square over here. No circle nearby. Circle over here. Ooh, that is a hot commodity right there. Now, you should be able to pinpoint locations. That's supposed to be a thing, but I never had much luck with it. Like this one here, I don't know what I'm calling that shape. Unknown shape. We don't know the name of it for now. I could even put the shape code in, but like when I do that, oh, it's there. Oh, wait. That's what I called the... Oh my god, this is where it appears. Oh, this makes so much sense. I didn't realize these icons were it. Oh my god, that's amazing. Okay. Haha. Just needed to poke around with that a little bit more to get there, I guess. Right. So where was that amazing find? Circle here. There it is. Okay, so this area looks promising. Oh, one of these. Oh, you're making my life easy. Okay. So we're going to... Can I, like, get that shape somehow onto my marker thing? Is there, like, an index? CU? That's got... Oh, my God. I don't know. Might just put them here and redo them later, or possibly. Wait, no, we want that. We want a shape miner, right? Like, and then I've got a blueprint for the next bit. Can I click on one of these? How do I get? Ah, wait, there. Sus. Of course it's sus. Right, okay, so this area becomes... becomes that. So, we'll call it the sus shape. So we've marked that on the map. This one now we need to know the name of. I could actually start doing the proper thing as I wanted to do it, which was like this, okay? You go ahead and you put the extractor basic down here. I think by the way, I think it might be wise to maybe do that, like, I don't know, like belt balancing or something. This doesn't slow down the belts, but if ever they need to support one another or something, right? But I'm not sure what's the best way to do that. So if one... I guess they're all just going to be consistent from A to B. Yeah, they're all going to be consistent at this point. That doesn't make any sense. They'll just continuously output like that. Okay. Anyway, so we zoom out to the next level. We select that. We copy and we paste it and put 4 of them here. So I'm going to start with sets of 4. Then that itself should become a blueprint. So we call it a shape miner. So we don't have to repeat ourselves later on. So that will actually go where the previous marker is, right? So go back over to sus shape, get rid of that. If I control V, we've now got this. Okay, so 2 of those. Might reposition that actually. We'll put it that way. So we've got a marker for that shape. Now we want a marker for this one. We need to click on a belt and grab that code. So this is a woo shape. Create a marker. Okay, save that. Then we want circle. We've got circle here. And the last one we need is square. They don't have to be that close to each other, but it would be nice. By the way, we've done our pinned task here. Let's go ahead and unlock that. And we just got to stack circles on top of that, like again and again. So this just feels like easy research points while I work on the big picture, which is why I grabbed that. Where is my blueprint? No, wait. Ugh. Ah. Oh, I don't know what happened there. It's probably not what we want. Shape miner. These are going to go in the long run, by the way. This space will be used for other stuff. Now we're going to get our basic extractor. Slap that here. And then create like a stacking array. Might want to consider that we're going to do this multiple times, but I just want to do this and move on, really. So stackers. These ones are going on top, right? So we'll bring them round to here. Pretty sure I've done this several times over. Bring that up, bring that over here. I brought a few upgrades, by the way. You might notice we've got extra slots here at the Vortex. Oh, look, those are in the wrong spot. When you use copy and paste, this thing does something really nice, which is it keeps the thing that you're pasting in the exact same position. The amount of time I've played a game where it like then nudges and you have to like re-find the center, it's just like, it's one of those things that it's really nice when it's done right. Okay, so now we need those upper belts here. Okay, bring you down all the way here and go up. Done that. Very nice. Cool. All right. We'll take that for a few more research points. The uwu shape, says K Salsa. I don't know what that one is. Hey X, since your first stream of this, you have me addicted on 16 hours. I need help with the more advanced stuff, so I love that you're streaming again. Hey, hopefully I can be of help. How to unlock those extra input Vortex in the center? Just buy the upgrade for the Vortex. X is a natural leader, but he's also part of the team. I don't know. I don't think I'm a leader type person. Let's see. So circle here, and then we've actually got square there. What other shapes might we have that are super easy? Well, we'll start with these three and the square one. But I don't really need to spend too much time messing around with this. I'm not even sure if I really need to put these markers down. But we're doing it anyway. So circle shape, and then we'll have square. eventually. I really want to crack on. So zoom in, blueprint. We've got our 4x4 shape miner. Going to go put this facing upwards here. Wonderful. Right, now we're going to do something crazy. This is where we're going to start getting into it. We're going to create 4 different shapes out of this, okay? And in order to have, like, air quotes, peak efficiency, we kind of just need to build everything on a 1-to-1 ratio. So I want to check our upgrades, because belts are at level 3. Maybe we should get cutting matched for now. Painting will come to later, but cutting could definitely do with being matched. Also, that seems like a good upgrade. And that one. But let's not go... Like, there's also... These are, like, your speed upgrades. And then on this side, there's really interesting stuff, like the 180 rotator. Some of this stuff I could honestly probably get right now. 3rd floor looks crazy. Then there's some super advanced stuff coming up. But yeah, I kind of want to get to a point where we just have loads of points, right? So we've just done another pin task, by the way. So we've just unlocked 2 more, and then we get another 2, and then we get 6. So if we go back to the main island, because I guess we're getting distracted again. We then want to stack circles again. And what would be a cheeky way to do that? I might do it the slow way. Let's go ahead and do this, and then get rid of... Wasn't quite the way I was thinking of doing it. Yeah, Wait, this doesn't... No, this does make sense. We're just sort of slowing it down a bit. I mean, I'm doing this very inefficiently, so I shouldn't really think about it too much. Because you should think about it if you're trying to do it efficiently, you know? So we want to take the output of all of these now. Send them somewhere else. And then I guess we're not going to use these inputs right here. In my head, it's like, oh, now you haven't got space for the inputs. So it's like, well, use some different ones. We'll worry about all that stuff later. So we've still got our shape coming through. We just need to squish another circle on it. Now, because the output is currently halved, we could actually just join these into 2 belts. So when we bring this one over here, we're basically... Does that actually work to have like a corner section? Apparently it does. So now we're just looking at 2 lots of stackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That makes it visually very easy to see where we're going with this now. Might even just undo some of this stuff. Go up. They're in the wrong spot, if you haven't gathered. Oh, which actually makes what I'm doing right now kind of awkward. So get rid of all of that. We're going to go up and across. Then these ones are going to go like so. Then the outputs like that. Very good, right? Very good. Oh. Not really sure that makes too much of a difference. That one might. I see what's going on. There we are. We're making them. Right. Thanks for the distraction, computer game. Let's get back over to... Oh, we've got markers for a reason, so we can zip over there. Lange says, any idea on how GPU heavy this game is? I've got the settings up high, and we're currently using 10%, 13%, 14, 15, 23, 6, 6.7, 10, 11. It seems to go up and then back down again. I think you'll be all right. You can just turn the settings, the graphical settings down. Let's see. So the first one here, it's actually like a job's done. Yeah? Like, we want that shape. Now, I've kind of realized I actually want 3 types of shape, if I'm not mistaken. But in realizing that, it might actually be useful to hold on to 3, because I think somewhere down here, oh, I can see a reason for another one there as well. That, like, over and over, and a 3. Interesting. So we might actually make 5. The thing is, once we built like one of this, we just copy it everywhere, so it doesn't seem to me like it's that big of a deal. I don't actually see like one with 3 coming up at the moment, which is curious. Maybe there was some earlier on that we've already done. I'm pretty sure there was. We're actually doing one right now that would... There you go. Look, these are 3s. So, like, in order to create every combination, you got full. Then we need to make 3 next, okay? Let's also, while we're here, just copy that because we're making 5 now. And then we'll turn this into, like, one big thing eventually. Right, so... We're going to try and make the 3. Oh my god, we're going to get distracted again, aren't we? We're going to get distracted one more time. Let's press H to go home. Now what we're going to do... I think I'm just going to do this like the slow way. Just so we can move on really quickly. This one here, we're no longer using, right? Let's just do that. And put it about here. This belt could actually just go like that way. Okay, and then that belt can go and avoid that. Do this, go up. Join it there. Right, so we've got like a funky connection there, but I'm just going to leave it alone. Because that is now going to create the next level. Right, back to sus shape over here. We are going to try and figure out how we turn these into threes. Now, I need to do an experiment because I have the cutter to turn it into a half. I have this to separate the halves, which I think is probably what we're going to do. And then we have the swapper, which I believe, yeah, wouldn't do anything. So in terms of efficiency, I think it makes more sense to use the cutter. Then, right, so it's cut, rotate. And then cut. No, not like that. There might be a world in which we could continue to use that. In fact, let's do it. Because if I go ahead and rotate, maybe not. Just once. Now, for every one of that, we get 2. No, I think I'm just destroying it. Now might not be a bad idea to buy trash, because I need to get rid of it. I don't recall doing that at any other point in this game, like actually getting rid of something before, right? I don't recall doing that. A space belt can take up to 3 floors of belts at the same time. So you can have a set of miners outputting one's floor 1, 2, 3, and then have a belt grab from all 3 and 12 mites condensed into one belt. I think I understand what you're saying, Draxus. That sounds kind of crazy. Let's unlock trash. I'm pretty sure we haven't done that before and we need to do that. What's 8? Oh, pin pusher. That's the new thing I haven't looked into yet. Alright, so after that, I think we might need to actually change the way that rotates. Huh. Well, maybe we need it to rotate twice. Wait, was that that was a rotator, and then this is a cutter to get rid of half of it. I guess I can also put a rotator here, because they'd be balanced. So now, when we put a stacker in, like that, our output is this shape here. Now, what we're going to do next is just figure out, like, doesn't one belt, the stacker speed, throttle everything? It requires 6. So if I just build this module 6 times over and fit it into here. Oh, it's 6 times per belt. That's interesting. 6 times per belt. And nothing else throttles this more, right? It's the stacker. Now, my module that I built here, I don't really see too much of a reason to change it. There is another type of stacker that might help us save space. But probably not. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't see much of a reason to change that. I think we might need to change the platform size, though. Doesn't let you do that. That's kind of sad. Okay. Come out to this level. Do that. Do this. Go back in. Paste this. So we kind of want to get rid of all of that. When we take this out, I'm going to rotate it and flip it. Now I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I don't think we've got room for another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I make this slightly smaller somehow? I think I could if I made it take up a little bit more space in a different dimension. So come back to this bit. Let's say we move that here. That's... Oh, I've kind of I've done this the wrong way around, haven't I? That's kind of handy. So we flip it. That's the correct way around. Yeah, I think this is possible, actually, because I should be able to flip. Oh, no, that takes up 2 pieces. Where's... there we go. Oh, no. Let's rotate it. Maybe I need to buy another platform size. A half cutter could be easier than using a splitter and a garbage. Oh, yeah. Wait. Yeah, I think you're right. That makes sense. So, why did we do that? Okay, let's hook this thing up so we can see what it's doing. At least at the output level, right? So we get that. So let's go put a cutter. Half destroyer. Oh, then we don't need that. Oh, well, there you go. That's it. That's our little design. All right, that solves everything. Let's go ahead and put that like so. We're going to take this, cut it, put it here, and then drag it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just gonna leave that over there for now. So yeah, all the connections look good. Don't need that one little bit there. And this is actually the last one, so we don't need that because we've got 6 of them. Then we come back down to this level. And then maybe go all the way to the end. Not sure if that connection will work the way I want it to. I don't think it can become one of those. No, it can't. So you need that extra bit of clearance, right? So this goes here. Then we take away these little connections. Go down, up. Oh, look, there's a little something off here. Huh. That I did not notice. That works out just fine, doesn't it? Right, that is a full belt of it in threes. That's very satisfying to look at, isn't it? So now what we do is we take that from left to right and we flip it and put it on the bottom side. Okay, so the top, by the way, the top platform is the easiest one to make. It's that. Then we got the 3. So we got 4, 3, 2, 1, and then like a half. Like an opposite. So we need 2 lots of 2s. Let's go make the 2. We'll start with the easy one. So actually, this is interesting. There's a half splitter, right? Let's check this one out, right? Now, they're flipped, and I want them to be the same, because we're going to deal with them later. So we want to rotate 180. I think I might buy that upgrade now, because it just saves us using 2. So let's unlock that and go spend it on the 180. 180 rotator costs 6. We'll take it. Now when we come down here to rotate, that's all we need. Right? Now, these are now on the same belt. And it's made me realize that we could double the output of this platform. This platform could put out twice as much. But we'll make it hold up a single thing to keep things simple, because we're going to work with trains later. My brain was also thinking, what if you loaded up like those 2 sets of halves on the same platform, but then we would half the total production. So it doesn't make much sense to do it. Now, oh wait, we're using the cutter. That is 4, and the rotator is 2. So each belt needs 4, but we're going to double the output. So actually, each belt needs 2 of these, I think. And then we'll have a full stream at the end. Correct me if I made a mistake, please. Let's even flip that. So 1, did I say 2 or 4 was it? I'm going to put 4 in. And then go back to the cutter. 4. But no, I said 2 because... Let's undo that. We're only going to feed that into that one. This into that one. And that should give us a full stream output. Except... not like that. No. It would still be 2 streams as the output. So... I'm making big mistakes here, aren't I? Oh dear. So we go like that. This one goes down. That's more like it. So there's our halves. Copy. Flip. Very good. So we've got up here, we've got the threes, we've got the holes, we've got the halves. Now we're going to do the other type of half, which I think will suffer the similar problem of just needing that much. Does it look like it's outputting a full belt each time? It does. It's outputting a full belt, and these are going at half speed. That's exactly what we were expecting there. Dean says, will I stream tomorrow? Tomorrow is a snapshot day. I don't think X pinned the thing he's trying to make, right? Now it seems like he wants to get all the cuts of the star shape or something. I don't know, says Lucaro. We're not getting all the different shapes of the star. We're getting all the different shapes of all the different shapes. Bear with me. This is the plan I got will all make sense soon. It's great. Honestly, it's great. Let's go Tesco. Right, so... get myself back to where I was. Now we need the other type. So we need to... That actually doesn't look helpful. Swapper wouldn't make much sense. Half Destroyer might. I think I kind of need to get them into quarters and then use that. So actually, if we take that, then do the half destroyer. Right, after we rotate. I think that one might need to go counterclockwise. No. Maybe it needs to do like a 90 or a 270 or something. Oh, that's... Wait a minute. This don't... Okay, if this works, it's not making sense in my head. Yeah, that's... What am I not getting here? Maybe that one then needs to go 180 and then cut it? And then we get that corner? What am I missing? It wouldn't be that I need to rotate it 360, would it? I mean, that's just back to where it was. No. That gives me nothing. What am I missing here? I'm missing something. Maybe that one needs to go... I noticed it doesn't go 180 the other direction. Right, they're opposite sides. See, I kind of want it to cut the top and not the bottom, don't I? J-Dude says can't get any on the top. Right. That's interesting. That's very odd. So then, after that, do I have to rotate that 180? Put the rotation here, because we can't cut the top. Or do that. This might be where we get to use the corner stacker. Oh, no, maybe not. I guess I could actually still use it like that. It's just, is it really worth it? Actually, kind of looks like it might be super handy. So here we go up and around. Then we go down and put one there. And then we got opposites. Interesting. Now, I think the stacker is the speed limit again. Corner stacker is 4. So for every one belt, we're going to need 4 of this module. Fortunately for us, it fits into like a nice little 2x2. Let's cut, rotate. The output is unfortunate. Definitely going to need a second platform. So we're going to copy all of that or get rid of it. Okay, gonna get rid of that, put down the second platform, get back in there, paste, and then I think we can go. So, yeah, that needs to be like that so that we can... Oh, actually, that pushes out... no, I can still make that work because we can use height here, so we can go up and over, basically. So there's your very first module. Not quite sure what we're going to do with the output just yet. Actually, I think that one could come back down probably below that. And then all the way to the end. So this one's going to come in here. No, it wants to start where I've just put this belt. Okay, I've got it all wrong. This isn't here yet. Let's go ahead and build the second module. Second module has to go there-ish. I can see how we're going to fit this in. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Okay, so 2 belts have fed in. We come back here. There's a little bit of space for this one to go up and over. Let's come back down for that one. Now we have the space we need to do all of this. This one here just needs to come down. like that. That should be one full set. And it is. It all, like, if you can make it a little bit smaller, it almost looks like it could fit into one. But I don't think it would. I think it'd be really difficult to. Maybe with 3 floors you get away with it. So anyway, copy all of that, give it a good flip, put it on the other side. Hey presto. We now have this one, the 2. And then down here, we now need to make singles. I'm going to switch to standing now. It's all going to make sense real soon. Mozzarella Milk says this reminds me of Factorio. Have you tried it? Oh boy. I'll tell the story over and over and over again. Played Factorio before it was an actual game in development. Played it when it was a Kickstarter. Our channel, this community, helped get its Kickstarting funding over the line so it could be developed as a full game. How cool is that? If you go watch the very first Factorio videos on my channel, it looks totally different because it was one of the very, very early versions of it. Gargo OZ 104, thank you for 2 months of support. Thanks for using the Prime on me, my dude. It's appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're enjoying the stream. So we're gonna have that situation again where the output is gonna do a lot here. Because even though we need, like, these throttle the speed of the belt, it's really about the speed of the output. Although, if we look at that, oh, I can flip the building. A little bit of a problem. We then need to rotate all of that stuff, which leads to the question: is this the best Is it the best method? Since it does that, let's investigate what would happen if we just cut with a half destroyer, rotate and half destroyer. Because at the end of the day, we just need that particular amount on the belt. So 2 and a half destroyer we didn't use. Oh no, we did use a half destroyer. It's 3. Rotator is 2. So we need 3 for every belt. Thus meaning, let's go 1, 2, that was awkward. Then down to this level, it would be like that there, I think. Well, that's nice and simple, isn't it? So we copy all of that, we give it a good flip, put it on the bottom. Now, we reach a beautiful stage here where we have full belts of all the different shapes. Let's go ahead and copy that and put it into these empty spaces. Now, I'm going to select that. We're going to save this as, we're going to call it all shapes. Let's call it 5. Actually, let's call it 5 shapes from whole. I'll come up with a better name later, but we're saying if you find a whole shape, this will create all 5 for you. Brilliant, right? That's really cool. Let's go to the next one, the woo shape. Control V. Need a little rotation maybe, or we'll just put it up the top here. Right, we're now producing all of those shapes. Ah, you're starting to see where this is going, right? Starting to see where this is going. We're building things that are kind of like universal. So, if we zoom in, we'll see that our factory is now going to produce all of those for circles, all of those for that one and this one. That's why I needed it for square as well. And we had square somewhere back here. And what would you know, we're going to take advantage of this one too. And we'll put a marker while we're... Actually, let's get in and grab the logo of that. Copy that. It's the Roo shape. So create square shape. Put in the code. Save. So yeah, now we've got that one there as well. So any of these shapes, any of these parts we need, we jump to it. Later on when we do this stuff, it's going to be trickier. We'll probably start with one like this, where we focus on one half of it. However, we've already got all of the shapes that could give us. I think, yeah, no. So we need to find a shape we haven't gotten for that kind of challenge. Oh, look, there's another one of those. Is that one of them? Although that's coloured. I want to avoid the coloured stuff. Okay. Not seeing a good example right now. That can't be all of the shapes. Maybe we have to go out a lot further. I'm sure there's other types. Isn't there? There's only 4 shapes. Really? Dang it. I might be acing this. I think you're right. There's only 4. Well, we're going to ace it. So, don't need any of this anymore, by the way. Goodbye. That includes everything on the home island. See you later. Okay, next bit is something I actually probably should have done before I made the blueprint for this. Trains, right? So now what we're going to do is put shape loaders here. I think I want to flip that one. That's a good point. We may end up with just the default direction if we save all of this being the wrong way for the train, but you know, you can just do a quick U-turn, so not a problem. Right. All of that stuff's going to start loading up. Can you see it? It's all ready to go on a train. We're going to put a stop at the front. And there might be a reason to like make what we're building here a little more advanced later on or something, but for now, this will do. And then behind it, we want to build a locomotive with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wagons. Yeah. Putting the stop, the wagon, the locomotive. That's kind of it. This rail can now go to another spot. Pretty good. Pretty cool. Got to do something similar with colors as well. It's where we bring them all together. That's the bit where I haven't entirely sussed out what we're going to do yet, but I think it's going to be a case of... Chat, this is where I maybe need you to wage in. Do we create like a... I think we might want to create like a highway line of trains where all the different types run together, and then we create unloading stations when we want to pull a color or a shape type, and then configure an assembly off of that. I think that's it. Now, something else we can do rather quickly here is come over to this, liquids. Do the same thing. I didn't get the fluid miner upgrade yet. Can I buy that? 31. I think it's pricey. 25? I'm not sure if that's worth it right now. I think I'll leave it because then we got no other flexibility. We'll go in. Yeah, no, we'll go in there, and we'll put in our fluid extractors. Okay, so now we're going to repeat the process, except this time, I think that stuff can just go straight onto a train, right? Oh no, actually, we use fluid pipes. No, do we? Let's find out. It is called shape loading. There is a space here as well. 1, 2, 3. I think there might be a fluid loading system later on, actually. I don't think that works. Chat, who can enlighten me? Who's further along than I am in this game? 31 new tasks in a color mixer. Crystals. And then, I don't know. Maybe there isn't. There's a fluid wagon. Okay. Because I could do using that now. If I can't, I think it just means we run the fluids alongside our belt. So we'll go for these 3 here. So I guess we're going to use the fluid pipe for now. So that is something I want to copy to other locations. Okay. And then we want to coordinate where these all join up together, right? So if there's only 4 shapes, we just need to build it somewhere over here. Be kind of nice if that square one was behind us, like a little closer to these. Let's have a look, because it's extremely easy to move it all. See, there's one there. There's one up there. Not really seeing... Oh, and one over here. One there. I think I might go for this location. One a little bit closer would have just been perfect, you know? So, here... You know what? No, I think I will go for the one behind. Okay, so we're going to go over to this one. Oh, we'll actually destroy all of that. And then that thing... I want to keep that. Let's go move it. Let's take the one... Is it left of here or down a bit? There it is. Take that one. I'm going to put that in. I'm going to call it square shape. Okay, gonna grab our blueprint. 5 shapes from whole. There it is. Oh, without the train station bit. Let's go attach that. That's important. Gonna include the locomotive behind it as well. So at each of these now, okay, that is on my clipboard. I'm gonna do this the easy way. We've got to keep using all the tools in this game. All right, now we're loading that onto a train. Now we're loading this onto a train. That one was already done. This one here needs a train. We're now going to try and converge all of these train tracks so they're like next to each other. So we need the furthest forward one first, which is this. Might move some of those color pipes around as well once we've got a little further along with that. Let's go like this. Anchor, come down, zoom out. Doesn't really matter like where it is, but it might be nice to avoid building in the way of anything. I think I'm going to come down to the middle of the next zone ish, maybe about there, and then draw a big line like this going across here. Okay, that's that one. So we've got circles in place. Now we're going to go build backwards from here. It'd be nice if there were a tool to help you do this. Like in a less painful way. Maybe there is. Maybe it's the way I'm using it. Like if I drag like that. Okay, that actually kind of works. Hey, there we go. Come over here. Now, how many of my tiles am I using? Because I got 4,300 at the moment. Oh, trains don't cost any. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Okay, next one then needs to come up and connect here. Might as well go all the way to the end. I think I played another game where you do a lot of dragging out like this, and there's like a tool where you like hold down a hotkey, and it lets you like do them side by side. That would be kind of cool right now. Okay. So now we're going to go from here and up into that connection. See, I kind of don't like how close that is to the other one. There we go, like that. Did I cut it off? 1, 2, 3. No, square is all the way down here. Let's go up, zoom out. Kind of want it behind our liquids, right? Some of our liquids are going to be close together here. There it is. Bam. Okay. We've now got like an array that's going to have all the different shapes possible in the game. Brilliant. Now we just need to add the colors, which will include color mixing later on. If we remember that, we'll save space on the bottom side of the belt or something. Might also be a good case. Is it a good shout to space these out a little bit? I was kind of thinking that we would have the trains sort of go under and up, but that means rebuilding a lot of this. So if we add in a shape loader and we save, if we have a space of 1, then we need that's the shape loader platform. Then we need 1 to go all the way across our entire thing. Look at that. It's got a limit. So if I want to pull from here, we might encounter that limit, thus meaning having this thing disappear under our platform probably works better. Let's check that out, because look, this is a width of 1, and this thing going up and getting launched, similar. But then again, we might want to extract 4 shapes and color and send that up. So we're actually limited on both fronts. But I feel like this way is probably actually going to work better. You can tunnel the train lines instead. Well, we did the up thing. If I do down, no, it's not. I think this is the way to go. I think we leave the trains as they are. Right. So the next thing we're going to add is our colors. Let's go over here. What are we doing now? We're using space pipe. This stuff does use tiles, doesn't it? Because we might start using a heck of a lot of tiles here. Okay, so that's going to join there. Then go all the way across to the ends. Whew, that used up a fair bit. It's also going to take a heck of a lot of time for that to actually get all the way over there. We're probably going to start using this thing around this area, so not a big deal. Who's following what we're doing? Any questions? I'm happy to answer. That is using a heck of a lot. We'll replace those with fluid trains eventually. And then all the infrastructure is in the same place. Woo! Another 300-ish. Okay, so now we need to select some tasks that we think are going to help us get these research points, right? So that's a basic, and we'll work our way through all of that. That's like a 2-step one, I think. That'll be interesting as well. We'll try that. So I guess we'll start with all the ones that don't need dying. That we've already got, and look at that. That's going to be super easy. Oh boy, this is going to be a challenge. Yeah, so that's everything without dye to begin with. And I might put in a dye one just so we can have fun with dyeing stuff as well. Let's say we go look at this first one. We also want to consider what comes after it. So we want to pull 1/4 and 1/2. Then we'll be pulling 1/4 and 1/4. I think I might have to make this up as I go. We'll see. Because everything's available, right? This is... Oh, I might start to need like... markers or something, like, because that's our circle, and we need circle and square stop. So the 4th line is square. So first line, okay, we're gonna do this over here. First line for circle, so we want to add a shape unloader here, and we also want another one there. So this is where it gets a little bit... Oh, it would go over by 1 more, wouldn't it? No. Looks like you got to just roll with it. Like that. Okay, so we've got a launcher there. That means we want this thing to shape unload there. Bring them across. This is a little more awkward than I thought it would be. And then we want to get... rid of those. Actually, I think... Can that overlap there? No, space belt can't. Okay, good to know. Go back to trains... Oh yeah, we also need a train stop. Oh my god, that's going to add an extra bit. Okay, so we're going to go back there. Huh. Then we need that. And this one needs a train stop. Okay, it's already starting to unload stuff. Look at that. Dude, but only the one? What happened to the rest of it? Oh, wait. Ha ha ha. Okay. I'm starting to see another downside with my idea. I have to pull out, like, that happens to be the right one, but I have to coordinate the stop. That's very interesting. That might, unfortunately, space this stuff out a little bit too much. Not sure what the alternative here is. If we did space out our lines, we could do it in a way where we have more wiggle room to set this stuff up. So it could be like, if we know roughly how much space we need to get this stuff out, because we're going to need more left to right space now, which makes these jumps kind of awkward. So then it's probably more about... Okay, so space belt goes under. I wish there was a hotkey for that. Or that looks like over to me. Okay, so say you do that, right? That's giving you 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces in between. How much do you really actually need? Is it just 1? Then you need 2. So I think the way we're going to achieve what we want to achieve here is by focusing on the bottom one first, which happens to pull out the incorrect bit. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and get a shape unloader. I might end up having to build a blueprint for all of this where you put down all the different possible ones, set it up for like jumping them off. So when you paste it down, you then delete the stuff that you don't want. I think that's the way I'm gonna have to set this up. So let's go. I don't like deleting too much of this because I don't want to lose track of what we're doing, but we need more visual space here. So that's why I'm erasing stuff. Okay, so we have 5 shape unloaders to pick from. They will all go into a space belt that will immediately go underground. I'm not sure how quickly we can start that. Dude, did I just change that? Nope. You can do it the first one. And I think all we ever need, did I say, is... you just need space for the next rail, right? Because these whole systems are never going to overlap that much. But if I gave you more room for them to overlap, they could be a little bit more versatile. It's hard to say. So that would be the most, right? So we would dupe this. It would appear all over the place here, right? That's good. We got space for the next station to come through. So that rail could be as close as this. Now, if it too had a shape loader in the same spot, then it wouldn't work. If it didn't have one in the same spot, it could. But let's just say we're going to end up with ones that are in the same spot, and we assume that by default. We're always going to have to offset these from one another. Therefore, I think the way to do it is to come here and put that there, like so. Including this one, of course. Hello? There we go. Now, does that include the rail above? It does. Interesting. Interesting. So that's basically our train stop module for now. That means we need a gap of 2 between each station, I think. So the next rail would therefore be here, and you would know that that would just go down again each time. So all our rails now need to be spaced out by 2, and then we can live with that, I think. So considering this is the first part of this whole project, we'll focus on it just from here. Yeah, I'm trying to build that. Go like that. The next one can come along. Go like, not like that. This one over here. Gap of 2. Cool. So, All of that gonna go. Replace it with some bits here. Whoops. Very good. No, it doesn't like it when we're placing over the top. I see. It's not like the belts. Okay, come back, fix up those gaps. There we go. Right. So that module, now let's set it up for the line at the top. Now, because we know what we want for this first one, let's also think ahead a little bit. We want halves, quarters on the squares. Then we're going to take that shape and put a circle hole. Right, so we really just want the half. I think I might create this shape and cut it. So then we have that. So we want a half and a quarter to begin with. So these are squares. We want, what did I say? Half and a quarter. Just a half. So the only one we actually want is that one. Oh dear. What happened there? Oh, I see. Of course it's attached. We only want that one. Oh, I was supposed to save that whole thing as well as a blueprint. Ah, okay. Control Z. There it is. Okay, so save that as... I'll rename this stuff later. Shapes Junction. Call it a Shapes Junction, right? And we only need... We only need the halves, so we don't want these. That's fine. Now when it comes to the circles, we want the whole and the quarter. So if I go ahead and bring up our blueprint and put it on the correct line, it doesn't like it. Why is that? Anyway, I think we can put it there, but I'm going to put it here. I'm confused. Wait, is it because of that rail now? Dude, what is going on here? Now we're okay, good. Quarters and holes. Quarter will be here, hole will be there. Do that, don't even need any of this. Okay. It's a bit of a pain to set up, but in the long run, I think this will work nicely. So now we go over here. Space belt goes underground. Then it goes underground again. And now we got 3 space belts over here. All right. So, created a junction. Aha. I can't help but feel it would be a good idea to like add some blocks or markers or something eventually so we can keep track of what's what a little bit more. But there'll be upgrades and stuff that we can unlock. So, this is a historic moment. Kamazaz says looking good. Thank you. Thank you. Cuddlebud says the scale of this game is massive. Does it ever become difficult to keep up with? Actually, no. I like we started by deleting everything we've built so far. I don't feel like it's that difficult. I actually love the development of this game. I think they've done just about everything they could do right. It really does feel like just a well put together production or whatever. So remember, this junction is all serving the goal of just trying to create this. Oh my god, I've just realized something super important. It's supposed to be the other way around so it can go home. Which means I kind of need to do the pipes again. Maybe for now we can leave the pipes where they are. They'll eventually need unloading too. Yeah, we'll do it the lazy way. Oh, this is going to be fun, isn't it? It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's just delete everything here for a second. Okay. Can I flip this? I think I can. We can always undo. So, no. We can always undo. So, cut, flip. We can always undo. So, cut, flip. No. I need to do something different here, don't I? I think I want to mirror it, but... Nah. Oh, that's bum. That's totally bum. What is on my clipboard? What is in here? We made 5 shapes from whole. We just got to rotate it. No, that's the wrong one. So much for my naming. Shapes junction. That's the one. So we want that there. And then we want one from the bottom, didn't we? Okay, now the one we wanted from the bottom was the one in the middle. Going on memory now. Might make some mistakes. Put in our rail. Put in our rail. Put in that rail. Put in this rail. All the rails are in place. Then up here we just wanted these ones. Pretty sure. Fortunately, not too difficult to redo. It would be nice for these junctions to be a little friendlier with copy-paste, I think, but that just might not be possible. We're using belts now. So let's go ahead and put in the belts. Get rid of that. Very good, right? Very good. We could actually just start the process with this one here. So our trains should be running stock into us. You can only line them up like this because not the same cargo train. Otherwise, you would have to stagger them in the future. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, I was aware of that. That's why I'm now thinking this layout could have done with a little more thought, but I don't think... I think if you want to use this concept, this just might be it. This just might be the way it works, right? It just looks like this. Which is, I guess, is okay. If we do stagger them in the future, it might also mean that the rails can all be together. Oh my god, now I'm going to go back on myself. No, they can't, because you have to separate them for the shape loader. No, it's all good. It's all good. Just had a bit of a half-baked thought. All right, so we can start to take some of these items off, and now we can start to work through these milestones. So we need to rotate, I think, is what the first thing to do is. Rotator. Gonna give us that in the right position, I think. Let's go. If I'm looking at that correctly. That looks about right, I think. Kind of looks like I could have moved that. A little more efficient. Then they're probably going to go into stackers. So, 1, 2, 3. That's actually kind of right. Oh, and then we start to run out of space, don't we, if we do it like that? That might not be the way to do it then. Okay. It's always a challenge. It's always a challenge. Trick is to kind of find that layout that lets you do things kind of easy. Because this is one belt, right? I think I can do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think that works. Just need the bit on top, which will come from somewhere else. I mean, it sort of don't look efficient, but sometimes it's like that. Then if that were one more over, that could work. So let's flip that. Oh, did that? There it is. That one needs fixing. Okay, give it a good flip. Rotate. Don't know if that was better than the other way we usually do it. Normally we put like 6 in a row, but this time we've come up with this. Yeah, that's our output when we actually build it, right? When we actually build it. So let's go ahead and figure out the next bit, which I'm hoping will be easy because it should be that we have the shape we want nearby. It's the opposite side. So that's the other shape that we want. So we pull that space belt over here. And now it's like, can we actually get this thing to all of these spots? To me, it looks like we could. Because that one's going to serve... Oh, wait. Yeah. Need one more block of wiggle room. Ain't it the way? Ain't it the way? Right. Big redesign, but it shouldn't actually be too much of a bother. Let's go ahead and put this stuff about there. No, about there. Oh, have we given ourselves enough wiggle room? That's the wrong thing to do. So we shimmy this up to there. Now we'd only need 2 belts in this space, right? Then we take that and shimmy it here. Okay, then do the same thing but flip it. Okay, maybe just do it straight off of this one. Right, if I'm not mistaken, that is good to go. So now we got 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did it again. Go up. So there's your first 6. This feels like a really different way to do it compared to what we've done before. Then we go up and around. Maybe actually just over to here. There's your second 6. Then we'll do... let's undo that. This one goes up. Around. Or should we go that way? No, we'll go this way around. Very nice. Go up. Why is that? Why do I feel like it should be aligned? It doesn't. My brain's just seeing things that aren't there. Okay. There you go. Like, we might use this module again at some point. I don't know. What has gone wrong? We have the shape we're looking for on the middle belts, but not these ones. So is it the rotators? Did we make a mistake somewhere? They all go the same direction. All of our shapes come out the same. Maybe there are some hiccups from when we started building this thing. Okay, here's a cool way you can deal with this, right? Make a selection. Press I to get rid of all of the things and then start again. Now, if we look at the outputs, it's telling us we actually only made some of them correctly. So I don't know how those correct ones got made. It could just be when we rotated these at the beginning, we might not have needed to because I never actually compared them to the other shape. Oh, hello. There we go. See, what does that create now? I'm wondering. There's still the wrong one, I think. I'm not seeing the right one come through. So maybe it needed counter-clockwise rotation. And just double-checking that is opposite to the other side. Let's see what we get now. This might be the solution. Or it might need a 180. Oh, I've got to clear everything again. The output will tell us we've got the correct shape. Beautiful, beautiful. Now this bit's going to be fun. We're always going to get our output, I believe, as one thing. So, this has been a long time coming, peeps. This has been a long time coming. We want a shape load from that spot to our train. Our train is going to have a stop in front of it. It's going to be a locomotive with a single wagon. Now, as we get deeper into this game, we might have a big incentive to change this. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we're already going to have an incentive to need more platforms around here. I'm gonna just save myself a little headache and move this out by 1. I reckon we'll need more platforms here in the future. Let's grab a space belt. Hey, I just realized something. When we made those platforms earlier, the mining ones, we did belts across one of these. We should have used the space belt, but it doesn't matter. All right, so back to this. We now need to get that home, but we're going to save this and call it a home delivery X1. So bad at naming stuff. It's just like, okay, whatever that is, sure, X. Then we're going to need like a home unloader. So we need to send this train home to unload and build a bunch of junctions there. This is a part of the game where I might come up with something smarter later as well. I just don't know quite how this is going to work yet. But let's bring you sort of over to this bottom area. Let's try and like use the furthest point away first. I've just got a feeling that might be a smart way to do it. We never deleted that stuff, did we? Get rid of that. Don't need it anymore. Apparently you can yeet trains straight into the vortex, which I would like to do right about now. I was going to do a shape unloader, and then I remembered the whole yeeting the train thing. So how do we do that? Like train launcher, do I yeet it straight into there? This will be the coolest thing ever if this works. Yeah! Yeah! Okay, now, for the foreseeable future, all trains shall be yeeted into the vortex. Oh, we can only do this from... Can't do it from there, so I can only do this 4 times over. Except... Wait, why is that one closer? Am I being dumb? Am I only allowed to yeet one train at a time, perhaps? Let's go ahead and remove that. Do the up. Oh dear God, I've had it and now I've lost it. Dude, that totally changed, didn't it? What am I getting wrong? Scroll wheel, someone says. Oh. Interesting. Wait, did it ever actually change? Or did I just see it differently? I think I just saw it differently. So that means we should be able to yeet from there and here and here. Right? Does that actually work, or is that going to give us problems? Yeah, no. We can't do it from that one as well, because you have to connect from behind. So we can yeet 2 trains in from each side. Fascinating. Fascinating. The first one... no, we'll go for the second one. So when I bring in my next train, it's going to yeet from here. You see? We're going to yeet from there. Right. Now, that train had a stop. It's probably got stock on it. What have you got? Oh my God, it's carrying stock. This is so cool. It should do it in one go. It might do it in one go. Let's yeet it. Let's yeet it into the void together. Oh, this is a magnificent moment on the history of this channel. Echo Tech Live. Thank you for gifting a sub to Emma Seren. Appreciate you doing that, my dude. Here it goes. The yeeting. Dude, what? That's so anticlimactic. Can it not yeet on a turn? Oh boy. Oh boy. Do I have the upgrade? Let's go check. Oh, I don't have the upgrade. Okay, well, we'll do that. That's going to be a goal. I really want to be able to yeet into the void. In which case I have to fall back to my original plan, which was to build a shape unloader precisely here. Maybe stagger that out later. Right, now I like the fact that you haven't quite gone back yet. Are you gonna... Oh. So anticlimactic. Right, so we need to stop there. Bam. You see, today we're doing some basic stuff, right? And as we unlock more, I think what we'll end up doing is using rail routing and having like multiple lines. Oh, what is this? This makes no sense. Because we're kind of doing things simple, like this thing stops and goes straight back, whereas eventually maybe we create like a loop and a network and it can handle lots and lots of trains. Because the way this is laid out, we're only going to have one here for now. I was thinking of doing this layout so we could put lots of trains into it, but I think we'll do things one step at a time. If we need it, we'll do it later. or we might move to something more advanced with the rail routing and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, we do need one more thing. It's this level here. We're gonna need all of that to send them to the Vortex. Come on, where's my train? It's a long way away. I just got that upgrade. It's so good, says Freed. The thing I was thinking is that you would deliver everything in bulk, right? Like it would just all of a sudden be in the Vortex. Anyway, we get to start working for our tasks more now. By the way, the milestones involves this pin pusher thing, which I haven't looked into yet. So I want to work through a few more of these and then come back to that. Okay, so the one that we're doing at the moment is probably going to like work its way through a few of these because they all use similar sorts of shapes and stuff. So if we eye up a different platform that uses different shapes, like the mushroom one, I think we'll do mushroom next. So that's circles and pins, and then eventually a square as well. So we'd need to set up... Well, actually, let's look at it a little bit more. Like, we need halves and holes, and a hole there. So 2 holes would possibly get in each other's way. I'm going to continue just getting those out of the way for now. Although, maybe it'd be a good idea just to... Am I supposed to drag? Is that the wrong way around? Oh look, it ain't even good enough to get all the way across. Dude, why am I having so much trouble with this? That's as far as it wants to go? Dang. Okay, I think the colored stuff might come later. How do we upgrade? How do we get that upgrades? Let's just think about prices and stuff. We want the fluid wagon. Oh gosh, the fluids might end up being really expensive. So fluid wagon for 25. Just that's just for the looks, that one. We did want that as well, so we're kind of looking at like maybe 50. I think actually you just need the fluid wagon, right? Because where'd you get the fluid unloader? That's the thing I'm thinking that's missing. I need someone who's played the game to tell me now. Filler wagons. Space out other wagons. Oh, it's like a filler as in it just sits there doing nothing. So you can alternate, have more space. That might be really good for the setup we've got. That might allow us to shift the positions of things, right? So instead of it being 5 together, it becomes 1 every other. And then you have a longer stop, but you have these every other, so you can alternate them and then put them side by side. That's actually useful. But yeah, is it just the one upgrade that we need to put fluids? I think it is. It makes sense. You would take a fluid pipe. Oh, no. Again. Shape loading. We don't have fluid loading. Unless fluid pipes go straight in. But there's this missing number between 3 and 5. So it makes me think that there is. Maybe it comes at color mixing. Can I get more info? Show rewards. Here we go. Color mixer. Is that literally it? So we've done pin pusher. Maybe it shows you more later because that's kind of ambiguous. It's an upgrade, says Senreal. Why am I not seeing it? Upgrades. Am I looking in the... Oh, is it on this side? Train capacity, train speed, painting, vortex stacking. It's not over there. So we need like a fluid unloader. It's not on foundations. Wire basic. We've got 3 that are locked, but that's fine. Fluid tank, fluid miner extension, train colors, fluid wagon. No Nothing there. Is it literally just fluid wagons, Senril? Because I'll just buy that. Well, I won't buy it now. I'll buy it when we need it. I'll buy it when we need it. Have we done our task yet? I feel like something's gone wrong here. I mean, we're streaming for an hour and a half, and we're going to do one task, and it ain't done yet. That is definitely the shape that we need, isn't it? Kind of looks like it's needs to be rotated. So I'm going to assume at the moment that I goofed up the train setup. Did any actually go through, or did they never get unloaded? Does the stop need to be one block further out? You flip the shape, says Lucaro, with a dirt face. I'm going to hold you to that dirt face because it'll accept a shape at any rotation. I don't know if flipped counts. But let's see if it's because this needs to be one more out first. No, it's in the correct spot. Dang it. Oh, I've got to press the dirt button. Ah. So I guess we need to... Wait a minute. Can I pause the game? I guess I can do that. I need to flip them? There isn't a flip tool you can rotate, but that's not flipping. That means I need to go back to where I created them, right? Oh my god, it's just... Oh, I'm going to need markers on the side for this thing, aren't I? Yeah, going to have to start using that. So let's make a marker here. I don't know if that milestone actually had a name. But, yeah, now we can jump back here. So, oh, what happened here? Did we just, like, run out of stuff coming in? Probably. Oh my god, okay. If I rotated this input, I think we would get... some of them... Oh, where do they drop in? Right, it's got no input here, so it doesn't know what it's doing yet. So where's that train? It's coming. It's going to bring some more. That's good. I think if we rotate it 90 degrees clockwise, that's counterclockwise. Okay, go up. One here. One there. That's good. That might just shimmy them to the correct side. I can make this work. I can make this work. Oh, there, I can do that. It's just this one that needs a little extra work at the moment, doesn't it? Let's check the output. Now it's on the correct side. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right? Yeah. I mean, y'all called me a derp. No one cared to point that out earlier, did they? Just blame old X. He can take it. Wait, go back there. Can I go like that and split? Yeah, I can. All right, we've salvaged it. Now it's going to create the correct thing. Oh my god. Won't be long before we're on to the next one. Which we could possibly start prepping for, so... We're going to build a platform, what was it, with that shape? Oh, we need to cut it. Now, the way it comes out, we would actually just put cutters here, right? Once we've got enough of those, we just put cutters in. Might have enough space to do it on the same platform. Interesting. All right, maybe we should start evaluating the next one. So if we got squares or half squares and circles, that should be pretty forward. So half squares and circles are next. What did we pull off of here? See, now I'm kind of tempted to bring that stuff down here. Once this is done, it clears the way for the next one, you see. I said we'd do the one at the bottom so we could do two at once. So let's go pull that one off, which requires me to know what line that is, which is kind of tricky. It's second. It's the second line. So we go up here. And we're going to have to create... That thing's almost in the way, isn't it? It's a good point, actually. The next one's going to end up using the same station. So we might end up adding an extra wagon so it can do 2 different items. Quite interesting. Okay then, so what is the best way to do this? Because it's a bit of a pain to set up. Let's go to our library. Wait, what are we pulling again? Second line, that, but then the first line needs halves as well. Needs halves and wholes, and then the squares as well. Gosh, it's going to be tricky. So we need to stagger it. This has just not been that easy, really, has it? Yeah, I think we should add the filler wagons and redo the whole thing so that you can create basically a junction for all of them and just then pick the outputs that you want at once, right? It's a bit of work, but it seems like the better way to do it. And now I don't want to finish this just yet. By the way, is it me or is like... Are we there yet? Do we have to fill up one of those, or is the train about to bring one over? It's kind of like way too much for the amount that we want here. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I need to do a big redesign. I think what I'll do is cut them off here and use this next area to do the big redesign. So we said that we wanted to offset them, but we actually want to offset them potentially 4 times over. I'm starting to wonder if there's an easier way to do this. Like, what if we created a station for everything, and then you just pull off what you need? I think I might just go with that. If I did that, like, instead of staggering them, what if we just staggered this? So if I go here, what way around are you? Right, we need to flip that. Oh god, I need way more space. Is there a train stuck on this side? Dude, what happened? I'm gonna get rid of all of that. We get rid of all of that now. Hopefully that train will reset. Let's go back to our blueprint. Can I do Control V? Yep, it remembers where we were. I think the way to stagger it is actually like this. Okay, so then I have to get rid of that. That's fine. I think this makes more sense now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. That's the 4th one. I think that makes more sense. So let's go... let's use the underground thing. Okay, copy that. Okay, so one big selection for everything, basically. We'll call that a full junction for now. The trick is not to have to use too many of these, but we will. We also want to bring this thing all the way over, so when we save it as a blueprint, it makes sense, okay? That is a full junction for every type of shape. Copy, save, full shape junction. No need to get... I think I've spelt that horribly wrong. That'll be fine. Okay, so then when we go look at our second one, now it's like, when we look at this milestone, it's like half of that. Okay, circle, we'll start with circle, a half and a whole. So we don't want that. Oh god, look, and then it gets rid of the rail. I would like it if you could just get rid of that and not get rid of the rail. A half and a whole. So that we need. Don't need all of this. Next set of shapes are those ones. We don't need any of that. Place the rail. Okay, I think I might have gotten rid of one too many then. Place the rail. No. Hello, Control Z. There There we go. If I had a better brain, you know, there's a saying, could have probably, you know, positioned this one so it's in line with that. Maybe I still could. What if I now when... Okay, wait, let's just look at this one for a second, because I need the full one there. I don't really want to include it right now, but it's going to be included. So if I do that and come back here, right now, if I hold shift, it doesn't want to... Look at that. Like, it's so annoying that it doesn't want to override it. But I can see where to put the stop, right? The stop goes there. Oh my god, what, are you kidding me? Don't want to put the stop in? Right. The shape unloader goes here. And it's all just facing the wrong way for some reason. Flip it. Shape unloader is there now. So then this one... Right, we're done with that. Done with that. Now we just need 1, 2, 3. We want that one there. Oh, got rid of the rail. Of course it did. I do that. And copy it. Like, now I want to put it there. Oh, God, this is so clever. This is so brain smart. There might be like a way better way to do that though than the way I just did. I kind of brute forced it, right? But now we got exactly what we want where we want it. We don't want to stop here, by the way. So do that. Don't want to stop there. Okay, there you go. That is our next challenge right there. We've got all of the ingredients lined up for what we want to do. Now, the very first thing we're going to do, I think, is add... I could add a second wagon here, so... Dude, have we not delivered these yet? I don't know what is going on with it. Where is that train, and why is it not getting delivered? What is going on? Oh my god, I left the belts. I left the belts. Absolute numpty. What is it unloading? Like, is it going to unload stuff I don't want first? Is that how it's going to... Of course it's going to work. I don't think I can select that and get rid of it. I just have to let it run its course. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, anyway. Back here. Shape loading. Unloading. Belts. Like, throw those in quickly. Definitely going to need that train yeeting upgrade. At some point, we're supposed to turn a corner and start unlocking loads of research points and stuff. Don't feel like we quite hit that yet. Don't feel like we quite hit that, but we should have the first one. We should have the second one real soon as well, because if we finally set everything up correctly and we're doing things efficiently, we're now going to go add a second wagon on our train, and we'll start just by grabbing that item there, so it's going to be in line with that. So we're going to put that there, and then we're going to do... Yep, correct spot. Here it goes. Yeah. Now we're going to start getting that one as well. Which means we can look at the second objective after it. So after we've done that one, we want to put that together with a half circle. Is that a half circle? Okay, so our space belt wants to diverge. We want a platform there. So some of those resources will go over here as well. Is the idea. We're splitting them up. Which I think means we're going to get, like, 2 belts worth through. Like that. Hey, we did a milestone! Thank you! At long last! Right, time to add something to that. Where is it? It's over here. Splitters. We want to split... Okay, it's at the bottom now. We want to split our output. We can't see our input because we haven't got... This train hasn't arrived in a while. That's annoying. Might be a bit of guesswork here. Ooh, I don't know which one to use, actually. There's no preview, so it's a bit of a right old guess, isn't it? How annoying. The other thing is we need 3 of these for each belt, so we might just run it slow because, look, we haven't got the space, but Over here we can probably do 2. Let's just hope that this is good enough. Right. Not getting maximum output of speed, but we're just doing milestones. We're just working through... Hey, does this show me... Interesting. It shows me a preview. I don't like the answer. So we're cutting the wrong half. So do we need a 180 first? In which case, rotation, 180. Should be room for that there. Let's check the output. No. Not good. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to stop all of this, aren't I? So that we can see the previews. Okay. Try again, try again. Okay, I think we want to rotate and then cut. So put the cutter there. Put the rotation in front of it until you get the right output. That one. That's it. Yay! So cut and rotate. Was it a 180 rotator? It was. Right, we're starting to get some of the output we want. Almost looks like there's room for a cut and rotate here as well. There is. Yeah, that's good. I double checked that. Right, so now we're working on another objective. These ones are arriving. That's terrific. Once that's done, we'll change this setup. So we're trying to combine the halves together. These are going to need to go through rotators. So 180s are good, which is 2 per lane. We're actually going to switch to having full input. So let's just go 1. No, not there. We're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then the 2's back here. It's going to come this way, not that way. Right, then we need to combine them back into one belt. Rid of that. Right, stackers. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Ooh, how are we going to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Output needs a bit of space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very familiar sight here. Leave a gap of 2 each time, right? Outputs first. I do wonder if I should be having like schematics of layouts like this, because they seem quite common, but then I don't know what to call them. Like, why is this anchor not working? Yeah, I don't know what to call them, basically. Like, give them names where I actually remember what they do, etc. Ooh, looks like we're going to run out a little bit of space here. Dang. To be fair, to achieve what we want to do, we don't even really need to create a full setup. I think we should focus on just speed and getting it done at this point, rather than trying to make everything fit across all the belts, right? So, forget that. Come down here, go up a level, bam. Come down here, go up a level, bam. Bam. Right. We should, at the end of that, be creating the correct shape. It is the correct shape for the next one. Now, that would go into the first, which this one should be taking. Why does this stuff take so long, man? Is it because that's got to fill up all the way? That's probably why. These early ones I should probably be doing with belts. You know? Exactly. Use blueprints for 6 stackers, says Mindelos. Yeah, I should. I feel like each time it's unique, but maybe it's not. I call mine the 1x1 CW rotator. For a 1x1 foundation, only rotates all 3 floors. I do not follow. What message is pinned in chat? What message is pasting chat? Hey, they're arriving. They're arriving. Now that got 720 of them over, and that seemed maybe that's the size of a bundle is 720. Just to torture you. So, you know, we can probably work on the next one of this already. Looks like we've got to stack a circle on top of it. And we have a circle ready because we're prepped. Hey, we did it! We did it! Okay, so we got that one, and it's over here. This one now changes and becomes that. Oh, I did it wrong. Somehow I misclicked. Oh my god, please. There you go. Right, unlock that. We're on the next one already. Okay, now we go over to this one. We'll unlock it. We're on the next one. We're putting a circle on top of it now. So if we look at this layout, we're going to need another platform. I'm gonna go on a bit of a limb here. Bit of a hop. Oh, it's almost the same as that, isn't it? Can I... If I got rid of all of that wacky stuff, it's like it's almost the same as this. Except I think what I have to do is flip, rotate. Yeah, but look at where the output is. We can probably modify that. Right, now let's get rid of all of those. Don't want them. No. No, you see, that needs to be the underside, doesn't it? This is probably quite modifiable, I think. Nah, it's all a little close to that bit. Some of it is usable. I'm pretty sure some of this is usable. Just got to figure out how much space we need, right? Let's try that. So I'm pretty sure the base of the shape we're about to make is this bit. So that means we go to there. Go to there. We kind of ditched having the extra one on the end. I just realized. We can fit it in. Brilliant. Okay, let's do this right. Let's do this proper. Very good. Outputs. Kind of missed one here, didn't I? Ah, look at that. It's all just a little too close. Luckily for us, we can shimmy it down by 1. Oh, wait, still not good enough? Need to shimmy it down by 2, apparently. Oh dear, could have just given me that last one. Right. Fix that. Hello. This thing needs to come in from the side, right? Zoom in. I'm gonna go down. Go up and across. Up and across. Go up here, across there. Beautiful! Right, please tell me that's the right shape. No flipping and mirrors and stuff like that, right? That looks like a very rotatable shape. Where's the output? Where's the output signal? That's it. That's definitely it, isn't it? Why is it not showing me the output preview all of a sudden? Is there like a toggle for that I've turned off? Feels kind of weird that I can't see it. Okay, that will now eventually arrive at its destination. So, did we need to switch this one over to its new shape already? Or did we just not do that yet? This one now needs... No, wait, we're making it. We're making it. But that one's queued up first. Is there something going on with the train now? The train's coming back. I think the train is just slow. I think the train is good at moving very large amounts of items. Because it's still doing that. Now, can I select that and just press I? I need to do that then. It might even help my cause all the way back here. If I just reset that. Now, you might think it's bonkers, but I think it'll work, because then we won't send out something we don't need to send out. Is it the same over here? That one, unfortunately, is going to have enough by the looks of it. Okay. Cool. Do we start working on another challenge? Or do we prep for the layer after this? We just need to run it through cutters. That's going to be interesting. We might have enough space for that. With this one, we then need to stack a circle on again and then a square underneath eventually. So that'll be pretty wild. We're going to try and get all the stuff done without colors. So this one we need quarters, and it's the opposite, so I like that one. Let's see if we can set up that one next. So, trying to repeat what we did before. We are going to grab our... Nope. Temp can get deleted. How do I delete a blueprint? Do you know what? There it is. 5 shapes from... No, that's not it. See, I told you it's bad at naming stuff. Full shape junction. That sounds vaguely like it might be it. So, we do that over here to figure out where we're going to build it back there, I think, is the approach to take. So, what do we need for the one we want to do? The square and circle halves. I don't know what order they're in. Second one in is the one we want. Circle is the top line. So second one in would be there, right? So we want that. Oh, look, actually, this is starting to make sense doing it this way. Okay, so we want to preserve that. Next one we want is a square, right? Zoom out. Square is the bottom line, I'm pretty sure. Cool. We need a way to label our lines. That would be terrific. So down at this level, we want the second one in. It is that one there. Now this tells us that we don't need any of that, or any of this at all. So if I now come back like this and destroy all of that, we get to move this. See, we found a better method. Cool. I'm pretty sure I just used the cut tool, but whatever. And then if I want to get like super fancy with it, oh, it might be a bad idea to put it too close. What, like, fortunately there it would be okay. I'm going to move it out a couple of blocks just because they... Dude, what the heck? Okay. I'm going to move it out a couple of blocks just because I think, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like it misses that one. Let's be on the sure side there. Okay, take this one, and I think I could even put it, if I wanted to be super compact, like there, which I'll do. Now we hook it up. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is the way to do it. Now we have all we need for that next challenge. So, with the square being at the bottom, we're gonna want to take... Let's use a 2x1 here. We're gonna want to take... Oh, look, something's arriving. What about that one? That one should be getting there too. Oh my god, wait. Didn't we leave like a rotate or a cut on over here? No, we didn't. Look, they're coming. The numbers are going up. The numbers are going up. Research points. We want them. Okay, sorry, I'm getting overly excited. I feel like I should probably buy the train speed upgrade. Sniperness is his X on the infrastructure phase. Yeah, I'm kind of like building out a first attempt at it. The thing that I felt with the Shapes game last time, and with this one, but maybe not so much on a game like Factorio, is that it feels like when you build these little sections, they're temporary, because eventually you do your milestones and you don't need to keep delivering this stuff. Ah, look, right, we're going to go add a cut now. So, which one was that needs cutting in half? Here. Cutting. Half destroy. I don't know why the belt speed here is slow. It's probably because we just had inefficient stuff before it, or maybe it ran out of items. But will that create what I want? Is that it? I think it is. I think that's it. So what we'll try and do where we can is put in 2s like this and just quickly fix the belts. Okay, it won't work there though, will it? Oh, never mind. Yeah, unfortunately not quite enough space. I don't mind him going in a little bit slower. We need to click there though and press I and just reset that. That's the thing I needed to do. Should do that probably immediately as soon as we cut off the supply. But coming back down to this one. These things are in the correct rotation, so this is going to be really nice. This is going to be stacking one on top of the other. The only thing is, we might want to leave space to stack again, because I think each time you stack the same circle bit on top. I don't know what the best layout for that is, but I can't help but feel, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wonder if we can get away with doing that twice. Probably not. I think we're going to go back to the usual layout that we've done quite a few times of this. Something's wrong with that. Go that. So bring that up there. Oh, it's a little too close, isn't it? Do we move it up by 1 or 2? I'm not sure. Dude, this music's funky. Oh, we've got up by 2. Put in a little anchor point. So those ones are going to go up and come in from this side, but then we're probably going to repeat that. And because of that, I think we'll try and run our outputs all the way over here. I think in the long run, that might just make the belting stuff a little easier. Okay, that looks good. Then 2 of the belts are going to go in the bottom. So somewhere around here we go up and over. Like that. Looking good. That's the wrong spot. Huh. We need an undo anchor for when you put an anchor in the wrong spot. I need that. You probably don't. Okay. But then the next ones need to go kind of up and around. Beautiful. No, go up. Very nice. Very nice. Yerka schmerka. Okay. Wait, did that just create the output that we desire? I believe that it did. Yeesh. Right. Now we add wagon number 3. Does that mean the wagons must sit on the underside when doing that bit? Now we go put a train stop in for 1, 2, 3 there. We put in our shape loading. We add a belt. No, wrong bit. And then we sit back and laugh. Ha 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 ha. Me, I make all the shapes. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Right, I'm gonna buy that speed upgrade because man, I'm sick of waiting. It's only 8, 140. I guess I'll probably want to buy the next one soon, but they're now 40% faster, our trains. The 3 sets of stackers are 7 wide instead of 6. Oh! over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. Whoopsie. I did an oopsie. Is that the way it's pointing? Let's get rid of that. Thanks for pointing that out. Now it looks slightly less appealing due to that poor belt layout. Thanks. Thanks for that, mate. No, I'm messing with you. Right, how y'all enjoyed today's stream? 360 y'all tuning in. Be sure to hit the follow button. There is a significant likelihood I might be streaming this again because it has been immensely fun. Let's go ahead and stack this. So the thing we learned is that we want to zoom out, get rid of that, click over here, cancel all of that. Look at it, we made loads. And start putting these circles on top, which our circles are over here, right? No, they're there. So I think we want to use this platform next. Belt into there. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, how did y'all enjoy today's stream? It's been good, says Summer Woes. Did you get rid of all your old milestone shapes, X? Yeah, I got rid of all the ones I've made. I don't know, like, maybe you could play this game and keep it so you can always make every shape, but that hasn't been appealing to me, so I'm doing it this way. We're putting this circle on top of the previous shape, right? So this is where I need to copy the stackers again. But again, the challenge is slightly different because of the layout that we got. Where have I got another stacker here? Have I got one back here? Again, the layouts just don't make sense. I think I could work with that. It's just got some extra funky stuff in it. Maybe what you need is like a bare bones schematic, and then you can like rework it each time. I think I want to go for something like that. Just trying to picture where the belts go a little bit more. Gonna have trouble getting them in at the top that way, so something like that. See if this would work. Looks kind of close. Yeah, no, then we cut one off, don't we? I'm forgetting something here. I just remembered something. Okay, so here, what we'll do is we'll go up and over, and down and up there. Oh, I think I've played this game for a long time without noticing that. Now, I think all of the ones on the right need to go on the top. Fortunately, that's correct. Okay, we just got another one done. So we nip over here. And we stop this stuff now, because, well, what's after it? Oh, that's the end of it. Okay. Well, we no longer need this platform, right? So I'm gonna get rid of the space jumpers. I'm gonna get rid of that, so we stop unloading it. I've just remembered another thing we need to do. Keeping your milestone shapes is pretty important. I wish I knew that first time round. Oh! Well, maybe I'll keep them from this point onwards, right? Is it because you're going to reuse them and paint them or something? Interesting. I guess, like, I did wonder about studying these a little bit more. Like, I thought you could possibly, like, look through and plan things better. Like, this looks like something we did before, except now you've just painted them beforehand. Like, once you played the game through, if you wanted to speedrun this, I imagine you could plan it with, like, hey, you know, we're going to do this, but, like, let's make the platform bigger, because later on we're going to need to come back and add color and stuff. Upgrades at your operator level. Open the operator tab. What's that? Operator tab. Wait, have I seen this before? What is this? Oh, are these the ones you're saying that you want to hold on to? What the heck? How do you... 15k... Can these be pinned? Oh my god, I got rid of all of this. I did these. I was delivering. These are the ones where you just deliver faster and faster, right? And you scale up. Oh my god, I wish I'd have noticed this sooner. That's huge. Maybe this will be another live stream we do. Maybe we'll focus on an operator goal, right? Ah. Damn, the idea of speedrunning this game is like fascinating to me now. Not that I'm into that, but just that it would be. Yeah, I came back here because what we want to do is grab a shape unloader and slap it here. Give it a good slap. Oh, look, see? Just in time. Just in time. I'm a bit, I've got to say, I'm a bit annoyed I didn't notice the operator thing now because I literally, at the very beginning of this stream, cleared out all of that stuff. Which is kind of ridiculous. Let's go put... Oh, no, anchor. Put that there. This one there. Go over, go down. Go over, go down. Over and down. Alright, the motherboard is expanding. There will be a better way to set this up in the future, I swear. How far back can you undo? I undid quite a lot of steps, like when I was playing off camera. There was something I needed to do that had quite a lot of steps, and I was like, oh, it's got a lot of undos. I appreciate this. Thank you. Thank you, computer game. Okay, we were trying to do the stacking here, right? Again, we don't even need to do this massively efficiently. It's the reason why the game tells you near the start to work on milestones and do your tasks as and when. I kind of missed that. That bit, I guess. Which would be typical of me. I actually think these are lined up the correct way. So we sorted the output. So now it's like, can we do this? The answer appears to be maybe. Yeah, like that. You just get rid of that thing. Dude, that is a trick right there that I did not learn. Oh, wait. Bad news. Don't be a bad news Brenda. Right, let's go up. Oh, no. Okay, oh, come on. Now, this is going to run the other way, and I'm hoping it won't connect, yeah. So fix those up, basically, and then... put the anchor there. Anchor cross. Oops. No! It looks bad. I think when it went down, the thing came back up across again. Weird. Okay, anchor point. I'm struggling to see the keys on my keyboard because the room's got a little darker. So we got some quirkiness here, I just noticed. Like that. Why is that like that? That doesn't make sense. No. All good. And it's the correct shape. But the one at the bottom doesn't have anything. Why do we only have 3 coming through? Oh my god, it's because we never did the other one. We'll do that just in case it helps somehow. Right, and there you go. So now that... Oh, look, this one's done. Oh, God, got to do something else in the game now. Got to do something else. Where am I going to go? It's this one over here. Okay. As we start to stack more stuff on top of each other, we're going to... I think we're going to do something like... let's see. If I change this one to go... I'm just going to go with my instinct here rather than think it all the way through. If I do that, and then we draw one to there, the bottom 2 lines now do that job. I'm going to get rid of these, and it's quite possible that I'm not balancing this correctly, and that's perfectly fine. We're going to use those 2 lines to stack on top of these outputs. So let's go ahead and delete a big section of that. Take this. and kind of clone it again or something. That looks about, no. I think I need to flip it and rotate it. Cool, that's almost what I want. Let's rotate it again. That's what I want, I think. Yeah, that is what I want. Right, so if I do that. Okay, then the next one, let's get rid of that. That one goes to there. Not gonna have that junction. This one goes to there. So now our outputs become inputs, and now we just need things on top of them. This is actually going okay. This one needs to go to there. You need to go to here. Oh, look at all this. Look at all this. Causing problems. Causing problems. Okay, that all looks clean. Up you go. Oh, do you remember the thing we forgot to do last time is to select that and clear it? Because look how much we stocked up, right? If we don't do that, we spend ages waiting on the next milestone. So we go E. This is going to do 2 lots. So we can redraw these. This one will go to there, and then we just get rid of some of this. Okay, I also want you to go there. This one's going to go up. Not like that. And then into there, and then into here. Okay, that's that one done, I think. No output yet. Oh, it's correct. It's definitely correct. Where's the output thing gone again? It's definitely correct. Wow. That was an amazing, awesome, super fun stream. Factory games are like drugs, says Maddie. I know what you're getting at, but I think it's really good if it's got you using your brain muscles to like problem solve. That's why I love these sorts of games, because the addictiveness feels at least like I'm doing something with my brain. Sirione, thank you so much for using the Prime on me. Appreciate that, my dude. 2 months of support. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for supporting the channel. Third line isn't pointing the right way. You are absolutely right. But it looks like we got mad throttling issues here. Also, did I cut off the supply to 2 of these, or is it just unbelievably slow? Oh no, they're pointing the wrong way as well. That's why. There's multiple conveyor belts that I didn't switch. Not that it matters that... Dude, what's going on? Didn't I just fix this? They're acting a little bit funky when I get to the top here. Yo, and what happened here? There we go. Oh, fixed some things there, didn't we? Now we've got the previews back. And we'll start getting that one. We're getting this one here. We're working on the next one before long. Oh, so much to do. So much to do. We might get enough research points to, like, do a whole bunch of these together at the same time again. Tempted to get another train speed. And when we start using fluids, we probably want to save up for the fluid wagon. So I'm tempted to do that now, just so when we look at our points, we're not spending them later. But anyway, I think I'm going to play this game a little bit more AFK. I've got this whole setup now so that I can continue expanding this and getting more and more stuff. One thing I might be wise to do is... Oh, wait, we already did it. Is to cut them off when we're done. Because otherwise... Like, look at this. This thing could keep filling up. Which it already did. You see what I mean? So yeah, when we finish one, we want to stop using it so that supply goes further down. But yeah. Under no control says it's just got here. I'm sorry you've reached just at the end of the stream. I really need to actually just wrap this up, right? Like, I'm so hooked. But I'll probably do another one of these soon. So we'll knock it on the head there. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed good old puzzle games with X again. Thank you for taking the time with me this evening. I'll be back again Thursday. Check. the schedule here on the channel to find out what I'm playing. Little surprise for you, something you're probably going to be into. Trust me, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Hey! Think I know who I'm going to raid. Let's go raid Good, the legendary. Also playing Shapes too. Makes total sense. Going to send you over there. Stick around for some more Shapes. And I'll see you later. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.